What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to replace the ignition coil, aka coil pack, on your 99 to 05 Ford Focus 2-liter with the Zetec engine. I'm not sure if this also works for the 06 to 07 Focuses, being that they are still a first gen, but this will be the same steps for the 99 to 05s. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Pop the hood. Alright, we're on the outside of the car now, and your coil pack is mounted right here. Has the spark plug wires going to it, mounted right next to the valve cover. Just take note here, this is very important for when you hook these back up. The firing, or sorry, not the firing order, but the cylinder layout on this engine is cylinder 1, 2, 3, and 4, which if you follow the wires equates to this one being number 1, this one is 3, 4, and 2. I'll try to post a picture here to help you with that. So after you've memorized or recorded or have some source of figuring out which wire goes back after you change this, you go ahead and unplug the spark plug wires at the coil. You should just lift straight up on them. Get those out of the way. There's a little metal clip here holding the electrical connector on. You may need a flathead screwdriver to pop it up, otherwise you should be able to just grab it and lift. You gotta grab here and here though, because there's little detents that pinch. Kind of hard to explain, but you basically have to pull up on both sides at once. So I'm gonna need 2 hands. Alright, so here you can see focus. Ha, get it? Focus. Alright, so you can see the metal clips here. They come through the connector. That's why it's such a bear to unhook. It's a goofy shape. Set that aside, don't lose it. Alright, so now all that's left is to remove the 4 mounting bolts for the coil pack. There are 1 here, and then 1 at each corner. They are size T25 Torx. I'm going to use a socket with an extension and a ratchet to get the old ones out. It's a little bit easier to access with the extension. Make sure not to drop your mounting screws and lose them now. They are fine thread, so it takes a while for them to come out. I use a little pocket magnet, grab them so I don't lose them. Kind of hard to get your bear paws down in here too, closer to the engine. Okay, now with the 4 mounting screws removed, you should be able to just lift it up out of here. So you can see here's the old one. There's the Motorcraft part number. I'll post a couple different links in the video description of different grades of coil packs if you wish to purchase the OEM one, or if you want an aftermarket one. I'll list a couple different options in there based on price. Alright, so as I said before, here's the new one. Master Pro brand. Got mine from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Alright, now we're going to make sure to mount the new one the same way as the old one, and that would be with the electrical connector facing the front of the vehicle. Just fish it on down in there. Reinstall your 4 mounting screws. Exhibit A, why a magnet is a great idea. I just dropped a screw way the heck down here. The day is saved. Now, as you can see, compared to my finger here, these are relatively small screws, so you don't want to over tighten these, but you do want to make sure to get them somewhat tight. And this is not only to make sure that it's mounted tight, but also some coil packs, I'm not sure if this one is like this, but some coil packs, they ground through the mounting bolts. So if the mounting bolts aren't tight, it's not grounding and it's going to misfire. Again, I don't know if that's the case with this one, but just for good measure, make sure you have all 4 mounting screws securely tight. With these, I've been just doing snug it up till you feel it kind of bottom out, like right there. It just got tight, and then gave them another about 1/8 to 1/4 turn, and then call it good. So we're all mounted up. Get these out of the way. We can go ahead and plug our electrical connector back in. It should only plug in one way, but the blue portion faces downwards towards the ground. Push that on there. Make sure it's on all the way, give it a little wiggle, and reinstall our pain in the butt clip here. That is going to go in these little grooves right here, and the same on that side. Try to get this. Just like that. It is going to stick up a little bit, but as you can see, you can't pull the connector off, so it is engaged. Now all we have left to do is hook up our wires in the appropriate order, and that order again is 1, 3, 4, 2. Looking at it from the front of the vehicle. Make sure you're pushing these firmly down into position. They don't necessarily click into place, but you'll hear kind of like a ratcheting noise. I'll see if I can get it for you. Listen carefully. Just a couple clicks, that's all it does. I won't even call them clicks, but give it a little tug, make sure that they're on there tight. You can see this one here is popping right off on me. That one's giving me issues. So I'm going to replace these wires actually, but that's how to do the coil. Once you've got those all in place, it's mounted, everything's plugged in. That's it. Go ahead, start the car, and make sure there's no check engine light, it runs good, and you're done. If this video helped you out, make sure you hit that like button. If you want more videos like this, hit subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell notification button next to the subscribe button. And check me out on Facebook at Tony the Truck Guy. Thanks for watching.